My name is Kim Lucas. I wanted to be an engineer, specifically an aeronautical engineer. At that time, this was kind of the only place that could offer that, and I did my first year there, and I discovered this is not for me. Through it, I kind of realized, you know what, math is really cool. I really enjoy that, and I decided to switch over. I did end up triple majoring. I added marketing at the end. I went on to then do my honors and my masters, also in mathematics, and currently I'm doing my PhD, also in mathematics part-time. I am a senior quantitative analyst. I work for Nedbank Private Wealth. I'm in the modeling team. I build, validate, and maintain our Basel and impairment credit risk models. When I started in the bank, I started in our quant graduate program. And when I got the call to say, Nedbank, grad program, you in, I was so excited. So the grad program allowed me to rotate through multiple different departments. Like I could get an idea of what I like and what I don't like. I rotated through 3 different teams at the time. Most of my rotations did revolve around credit risk, and it was only that experience that got me to understand what I actually like. And if it wasn't for that, I would never have known. I don't think there's a typical day. It's very different. There's always some fire that needs to be put out. There's always a question from business that needs to be answered, whether it's helping the rest of the team with their projects or whatever the case might be. It really isn't a typical day. And I think that's what I enjoy about it. The most surprising thing was I've got no idea how a bank works. Before coming into a bank, you're like, okay, the bank keeps your money safe and you get a home loan or a car loan from them. That's not even remotely what actually goes on inside here. The amount of different types of people and the amount of knowledge that there is within a bank, how all these different people work together to produce one product at the end of the day, I thought was absolutely fascinating. The most important skill that I've learned from not just my degree, but from maths specifically, is how to think in a certain way, to think logically, not to make assumptions, get all the facts that you want together and build something that makes sense. A lot of the time we have to do things that we sometimes have never done before. We may be the first group of people who are going to try something out. To have the ability to think, to problem solve, to think rationally is extremely important. Our grad program is very involved in a lot of different elements. We were involved in the recruitment process, interviewing candidates and helping build assessments and that sort of thing. We put together a bunch of meet and greets for university students so that they could come to the bank and meet people who work here and get an idea of what roles are available and the requirements. And our year was also the first year that we brought in QEP, the Quants Exploration Program, where we got students from different universities to come in and they could actually get exposure to what this career is actually like. The highlight of my career, if I could pick one thing in particular, being able to come in knowing absolutely nothing, having all these wonderful people help me along this journey and get to a stage where I feel like I can give back. I think I've really enjoyed just being able to work with grads, coming through our teams, teaching them what was taught to me, just kind of seeing how they growing and how they getting in control of their own careers. What I do for fun, I love video games. I love watching series, going for a hike. I love playing sports.